What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Infinite Auto Sales. Today we are selling our 2019 Cayenne Turbo. This thing, here's our Cayenne Turbo that we're selling. This thing is maxed out. We kind of, over here at Infinite Auto Sales, we kind of see doubles sometimes. But yeah, so let's check out this Cayenne. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Infinite Auto Sales. Today we have a 2019 Cayenne Turbo maxed out spec. This thing came out to about 176 sticker. It's got just about 14,000 miles, and we really want to show you some of the features because this spec is literally probably one of the highest spec Cayenne turbos out there. So the first thing that I want to touch on really quick is this is kind of like a Porsche flex. Porsche partnered with this railroad company, and they basically wanted to have the memo that we do not want to have any brake dust, kind of like the carbon ceramics. So they came out with these bad boys. Now, how do you prove to the public and your customers that you are making a brake that's not going to generate any brake dust? Well, you make it white, because obviously it'll get dirty. And these things are like a mirror, they never get dirty, and it is honestly very responsive in how they feel. So Porsche killed it with that. So if we take a look on inside the car. All right, so now that we're inside the vehicle, we want to touch on some of the features that this car has that kind of takes it up a notch in the car market when you're looking for a Cayenne Turbo and luxury. So first off, right off the bat, you're gonna have this beautiful carbon fiber steering wheel finished in the truffle brown leather. I mean, the feel it has is very satisfying. You have the leather, at your 9 and 3, and it's a really nice finish. It's also optioned with the carbon fiber door sill trims, so you have that on the side as well to kind of tie in with your eyesight right from the wheel to the door sill, along with the passenger side view. Some other options that this has, it has the Burmester sound system, so this is a huge option when you choose to upgrade it in the Cayenne Turbo models. Along with that, this is optioned with the Sport Chrono package. So up here you get a tack basically that tells you the time in digital, and then it's also ticking in seconds. So if you want to, you're able to basically add that as a timer. So if you're on the track, or if you're going from point A to point B, you can kind of just have that thing going as a stopwatch, which is really cool. Also, what ties in with the Sport package is your option on the dial here. So 0 is comfort. Basically that's just normal driving mode. That's the normal everyday setting. When you twist it, you go into sport mode, you kind of hear louder RPMs, the suspension's going to stiffen a little bit, it's going to be more responsive. Now when you go into sport plus mode, now it gets really more aggressive, it's more, your throttle response is a lot quicker, you can kind of hear the RPMs get even higher, and you can also do it via the touchscreen here. And then change, your chassis, which is basically going to be your suspension height, and then your ride height in here. So it's a very nice interactive display. Everything's really intuitive, it's easy to learn. Exhaust button, your little rear spoiler, and then obviously Porsche settings within the car. I mean, everything's really easy to access. You can set your driver profile. It's really, really intuitive, which is great. This has the heated and cooled seats. Basically you can just touch of a button, it's the gloss black, so it's a really clean finish. Suspension, all your AC dials, everything's nice, finished with the truffle brown leather all around it. Porsche crest engraved into the leather, which is really nice, and the truffle brown stitching, which kind of just ties everything in really well. Another thing that this car is optioned with, which most Cayennes actually don't have, is the nighttime vision display. So at nighttime you're going to have a little thing pop up, give you alerts if a pedestrian's crossing, an animal if you're out in the country or whatever on the highway, and then it also has the heads-up display in terms of your speed. So it's going to display your speed. It's going to basically let you know if you're going above the speed limit and kind of give you that heads-up display without taking your eyes off the road. But yeah, let's hop in the back of the car and we'll show you a quick little thing that it's got. So as we mentioned earlier, this has a lot of carbon fiber on the inside, and another option that it has is the illuminated carbon fiber door sills, which is really neat. And then it also has them in the rear too. So this has the full active climate control change back here. So if you have more than 2 people in the car, the people back here can easily adjust their settings, heat, cold, whatever it may be. And it's got heated and cooling seats back here, which is actually really nice. 2 captain chairs, you got a middle, and then you got the middle armrest that comes down here and supports 2 cup holders, which is really nice. Everything truffle brown Alcantara runs throughout the whole car, which is actually beautiful. Just a really, really nice spec. This would be the Cayenne to get if I was buying this car, definitely. So the Cayennes, actually, I'm pretty familiar with them and have used them, quite a bit. There's a ton of boot space back here. This actually has a little cargo net, so if you want to be discreet, you can cover it up, keep from prying eyes. But you can fit a lot back here. It's matched carpet to match the truffle brown leather, which is actually really nice. And if you come over here, say you're loading groceries or you're loading something heavy at the store, you can just hold this down and it actually lowers the suspension of the car. So it significantly takes a little bit of height, just little things that make it easier and to make this car that much better as a daily driver.